You get one life, only so many spins around the sun, and then it's on to eternity. It's time to get to living. This may sound sappy, and maybe it is, but we're gonna have a lot of fun, I promise. We drove to the end of Texas and to the end of the earth to do just that, and here we are. For us, this means no signals, no alerts, no worries. Just us. And we discover. We laugh. And one day we'll also remember. We're going to make an impromptu trip to Penn's this weekend.
I always say have a go bag ready. And I'm gonna have some snacks. I'm gonna have my little part in the back of the Jeep, you know, my little snuggle part. Let's go to the beach, why not?
We're gonna bring you guys along and have a good time. So.
Have our sunglasses on, some sunscreen because we got burned last time. Like literally, I am so excited. We were jumping in the Jeep and we are down.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a late night for us tonight and
a late night for him.
Yeah. Well, I still gotta pack, so the trailer's not loaded. Nothing is done. I'm gonna go start loading up the trailer and we're gonna hit the road. Rock and roll, baby. We are gassed up, we are iced down, and getting ready to pull out on our way to Penn's.
Yes. 2 gallons of sweet tea.
We got taquitos.
Crispito, taquito.
Oh,
what is the difference? I don't know, but
sure.
We got them. And
they're delicious.
Yes.
Quick trip, thank you.
We have the whole back, not in the back yet.
Load it up.
But it won't be long.
All right, here we go.
Yip, yip. Guess where we are?
We made it last night. So you want raw YouTube? Check us out. We slept in the Jeep last night.
It's like a magic trick. When we are in Dallas and then I go back to my little sleep spot and then I wake up and it's magic and we're here.
We stopped here by the Laguna Madre at about 5:30 this morning and it is now 8:45. So we're gonna get ourselves together. We're gonna go back into town and get some supplies. And
we're gonna get some snacks.
Yeah, some snacks. I think we're gonna go around and come in from the Port Aransas side. It's a little bit of a jaunt out of the way, but there's a ferry there and it's a lot of fun.
I've never been on a ferry.
I was telling her maybe we would take the ferry across, so we might do that. And some of the best breakfast tacos in the world.
Yes, sir.
Are in Portland, Texas. That's what we're gonna do, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit. So this is the taco spot. It's called El Tapatio, and as you can see, there is a line of cars on this side, and there's another entrance on that side with people lined up down the street to get these amazing tacos. And I'll show them to you in a little bit. We got our goodies. Oh my gosh, check this out. There's the bacon, egg, and cheese taco. Yes. Homemade tortillas, everything. And I've got this dish that's called mechacado, and it is so good. So it's like dried beef with onions and pico de gallo, cilantro, the whole 9 yards. We got some of their chips and some of their homemade salsa. Stop at El Tapatio in Portland. Good stuff. Love you guys. Right. We are waiting in line to get on the ferry, and I can't tell how far it is, but we'll check in when we're getting on the boat, and it looks like it's going to be a while. All right, check this out. Here we go. Incredible how much horsepower these things have. You can hear those engines roaring back there. I don't know how fast we're going, but it's fast enough for this giant barge. It's awesome. Okay, we're almost to the other side, so we're gonna have to go get back in the Jeep now. So we just landed on the other side, and they're getting ready to let us off. So tell me, what did you think about your first ferry?
It's so cool. It was
fun?
just like, what's the one, the Fast and the Furious?
No, the drift?
Drift.
Yeah.
Drifting on the ocean, baby. That's the way we do it.
Yeah, it's fun. We're gonna jump off here and head into Port Aransas, and then finally down to Pins. We're gonna catch up with you there. So, all right.
We going camping.
Yeah, baby. In line to get into the national park. It's Padre Island National Seashore. That's, if you hear me refer to it as PINS, that's why it's an acronym. You got anything to say? No?
I'm excited.
You excited? To be here. You really excited?
Yeah.
You pumped?
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Maybe we'll see a turtle.
We might, actually.
And I really want to get a sand dollar.
Okay.
I've yet to ever find my own sand dollar.
Well, you just might get lucky. We'll see. Alright, so we finally made it, and Nicole just jumped out for a second, and I am about to get out and air down because we have super soft sand conditions. Ranger told us that the tides have been pushing in pretty hard over the last couple of days for some cool fronts blowing in. This should be interesting. Here we go. You know what that sound means?
What does that sound mean?
We're fixing to go on some soft stuff. More to go. We're about 6 miles down the beach now, and the sand's gotten pretty soft, so glad we aired down, and we had to go ahead and switch it to 4-wheel drive. Definitely the tides are pushing in pretty hard, so we've seen some hardtack up pretty close to the dunes. And there's probably, here's what we're dealing with. Of firewood out here too. You don't have to worry about that. Sometimes you come out here and there's nothing. So it's a good idea if you come to bring your own firewood and, you know, try to be prepared for any situation. There's another buoy washed up over there. This place is absolutely beautiful though. It's one of our favorite places. I think we're coming up to the 10-mile marker.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's what that's going to be up there.
We've never gone that far.
No, that's the furthest we've been. We were about 8 miles the last time we camped down here.
I love it.
Here's the spot we picked for the night. We're about to jump out and do a little bit of cleanup, and then we're gonna start setting up. Let's do this. Break! So this is gonna be home for a couple of nights. Just got the tent unfurled and there's a nice breeze blowing in, some clouds blowing in, so it's looking like it could possibly rain tonight. There was a chance for it, we were aware of that. Tea time. Let that sit for about 3 minutes. Okay, now we got the official Yeti of Salt and Sweet Tea. And this cool thing, the brew trap that I got from REI, which is a big camp store. And so the tea's inside, we have the hot water inside, we waited, it's brewed, so we're gonna push this down to filter out the tea, pour coffee. Here we go. And it helps to lock that back. Voila. Fresh Earl Grey tea. And you can put more water back in this and probably get at least another cup or two out of it. Good to go.
Oh.
We're gonna get pooped on, I just know it. They're gonna poop on us. They're gonna poop on you because I'm slowly backing up. Somebody's getting hungry, so we're gonna get started cooking. This is our little setup that we've got. A little mini Weber grill and a Coleman stove and a few pots and pans, and that's what we do. We just throw it together. Great trick for getting your charcoal started quick. Plumber's torch. It's also good for starting fires in wet conditions. So we got some shrimp and butter and Old Bay and some potatoes and onions and peppers all coming along, and about to drop a steak, this steak, on that. First flip. All right, all done. And so now, favorite part, we get to eat. And because we're heathens, we just kind of eat right out of the pan. So.
Boy, my man can cook.
Good stuff.
Look at this steak. Watch this.
Love it.
Can't take credit for none of this. He did it all. He did amazing.
Oh.
I played in the sand.
No, you cleaned up the campsite. You did a lot of things. You put the chairs together.
We're a good team.
Yeah, absolutely a good team. There you have it. I think that's enough for now. You don't want to see me chewing food and talk anyway. Like a good
It's
mission.
in meantime. Meantime.
Okay, you done. Here we go. Camera off. Have the entire beach to ourselves. This place is so amazing. It's one of my favorite parts about this is when the sun goes down, go out looking for crabs. Maybe we'll do that. And the other favorite thing is having a fire. So we'll be starting that here in a little bit. Got Nicole washing dishes. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate your help. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna put this down and give you a hand. And now for the night.
We're going crab hunting.
Come on, let's go see what we can find.
Go catch it.
Haha, we found one.
Oh my goodness.
Check him out.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
go get him, babe. Let's catch him.
I'm not gonna catch him. I'm gonna pinch the fire out of you.
No, I don't have to see.
Check it out. Hide in the sand. Pretty well camouflaged. I'm not gonna poke it.
It's so cool.
Here's another one. He's on the move. Okay, well, I think we're done for the night. Let's see, can you see me that way? Can you see me this way? That's a little spooky. Okay, so you can probably hear the waves in the background. This place is amazing even at night, and we just absolutely love it. So we'll get up in the morning and see what else we get into. Night. Status update. Wind's blowing like 500 miles an hour. So to get out to pee or to do anything without wind blasting you, gotta wear something to protect your face. So we're waiting out the wind. You can hear it, probably hear it out there. The rain fly on the tent's flapping, and this is minor compared to what it was last night. This is nuts. I've never seen windy conditions like this down here, but here we go. And she's just loving it. She thinks this is hilarious. The sand is blown up into little dunes out there. Our fire pit that we had last night is completely covered now. Yeah, we definitely have sand in the tent. This flapping sucks, so we're thinking about tearing this crap down and moving on. Maybe we're gonna do something different today.
You need to enjoy the little things, sir.
This is a big thing, and I'm not enjoying it.
You need to.
I'm not.
You need to.
Okay, so we have decided to break camp, and I know it's hard to take me serious with this on. This is how I'm going outside so I don't get sand in my mouth. We're gonna go find something else to do. Hopefully the wind will die down. If it does, we'll come back out and set up again, but this is nuts. All right, here we go. We got camp most of the way packed up. I'm gonna pull out of the sand dunes because the sand it's like a sand blaster. It just blows and blows and blows. It's all over everything. Had a little bit of a shower last night and was feeling great, but I'm just covered in sand right now.
It was blowing so hard that when we put our footprints in the sand, as soon as you lifted your foot, it was like your footprint just faded away. It was just gone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it was just like flowing into your face and your eyes. Our stack of firewood was covered like snow.
Yeah.
And I could just see a little piece of it out. And I was like, of course, when I lifted it, it was just like...
We don't want to discourage anybody from coming to Pins. This is an anomaly. I mean, in fact, I've camped here many, many times over the years, and this is the first time I've ever seen wind like this. This is just insane.
Look at these people just going, now they said, I am getting out of this.
They're done. They're so done. We're done, too.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I understand them completely.
I'm gonna pull over onto the hard pack and put the cover back on the tent. We're gonna find some food since I can't cook in this sandstorm, as it were. It's not really a sandstorm, but it kind of is. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. All right, so we're gonna go do that. So this is one of the things that Texas is famous for. Good old Whataburger. This is actually the birthplace of Whataburger, Corpus Christi, Texas. I think it was early 50s, early to mid 50s. And to set the record straight, it's 10 times better than In-N-Out. So we'll let the firestorm in the comments begin. So my dad used to tell me all the time when I was a kid, boy, you are a glutton for punishment. And you know what? He was right. And so we just came into town. We were going to leave. I was going to try to find a camp spot north of here somewhere. But the wind has died down a little bit. We checked weather reports, and it's supposed to be significantly more peaceful tonight in that area. So we're going to head... Have it. So we're going to head back to the beach and set up camp again and do this some more. So we'll see you there. We're up in the dunes now. This is pretty cool. The wind's still blowing pretty good, and it's getting my eyes a little bit, but it's not terrible. You can see it moving over there a little bit. so pretty up here. You can see way off in the distance. There's just acres and acres of land, miles of beach, 60 miles of beach all the way to the end. But it's just beautiful. Well, we found a Portuguese man of war. This bad boy right here, you don't want to mess with at all. And this is also why we bring pickles. That's a traditional thing. You bring the pickles out because the pickle juice actually will help with jellyfish stings. So you always got to bring pickles when you come out to the beach, just in case. Might get a little tentacle in your swim trunks or something. Ah, here comes Turtle Patrol. Yeah, that's a big one. Holy crap. They have super long tentacles too, so you don't want to get too close to it because some of it could be strung out here in the sand. So that was Turtle Patrol. They have sea turtles that nest up and down this beach, and they go out looking for them and try to help them out. They stake out the nest sites and make sure nothing gets into them. Oh,
let's get it.
It's a snail of some sort. Yeah, it's a big snail. Wow, look at that. We can see him. Pretty shallow. He's trying to get back under the sand. There he goes. So that's Clyde and Carl, Thomas, Basil, Ethel, Matilda, Gladys, Dorothy, Connor, and Steve is over there.
Steve.
So it appears that we had a visitor last night of the four-legged variety. Pretty sure these are coyote tracks. They're all around the backside of camp. Of course, I let the trash bag out last night. It's a miracle that's not strewn everywhere, but all the same, it's not, thankfully.
It's a little thing.
It is, absolutely.
It was so great.
We're a little sad because this is the last morning here, so we're taking our traditional final walk on the beach before we go. Yeah.
Do that right together.
This place is definitely a place that I'll come back to for the rest of my life as long as I can walk and move. We're gonna hit the road, so thanks for coming along. Hope we did it justice.
If we didn't, hope you enjoy.
Yeah. At least maybe you got some entertainment value out of it.
Always backpacked.
Okay, we'll see you on the next one.